like to spend a few moments and go through the chords of 10cc's song from 1975, I'm Not in Love. Many of you might know the story already of how this song was created out of a bossa nova tune that they didn't think was really working. They reworked it with tape loops of voices. That's the ethereal kind of sound you hear on this recording. I'll put a link to a really good, maybe a few really good making of documentaries in the description if you're interested to check it out further. But these chords are quite nice, and I thought I would look at some of the motion here and share them with you in case it might be of interest. If you've not yet done so and you're enjoying the content, please do subscribe to the channel. You can like and share and leave a comment. It is always very good to hear from you. If you'd ever like to send me a tip over here, my PayPal information's there in the description below, and we're going to look at now I'm Not in Love, 10cc. So it starts with 1975. First chord right out of the gate is a slash chord. It's an A triad over a B bass. So 7, 7, 6, 5, B, A, C sharp, E. You hear it in a lot of music of the 70s. I think maybe Carole King really brought this sound out with Tapestry some years earlier, but it was everywhere by the mid-70s. And then B major, 7, 9, 8, 7, A over B to B. Sometimes it's A over to B major 9 with that note in there. So this is 7, 6, 8, 7, B, G sharp, D sharp, F sharp. And then this unusual first inversion G sharp 7 chord. So I'm using 3rd and 4th fingers here on the 8th fret of the 6th and 3rd strings, with G sharp in between. So we have B sharp, G sharp, D sharp, F sharp, 8, 6, 8, 7. It's quite an unusual chord to go from there to there, but it works really nicely. And this, I think the inversion helps it along. This bass isn't as resolute as this G sharp here. So after, we're going to go, you can see the bossa nova roots of this song maybe. A major 7, just regular old. 5, 6, 6, 5. A, G sharp, C sharp, E. Now there's a single version and there's an album version. The single version is really chopped up. It doesn't have a whole bridge in it. The intro's shorter, so I'm going to try to let you know which one I'm doing, but the intro, this would repeat 4 times on the album version. On the single version, it's just twice. So A major 7 to A minor 6. This is A, F sharp, C, E, 5, 4, 5, 5. And this F sharp is more, you hear it in the background vocals. So I'm kind of putting it down there in the bottom. A, F sharp, C, E, 5, 4, 5, 5. And then we get a regular old G sharp minor. How about 4, 6, 4, 4, G sharp, B, D sharp. And now, sometimes they go to G sharp 7 without changing that bass, which would be 4, 4, 5, 4, to C sharp minor. Could go to this C sharp minor. Sometimes they go to, from G sharp minor, they do the first inversion G sharp 7, which we had earlier, 8, 6, 8, 7, to C sharp minor. And sometimes the bass drops to B there, but sometimes it doesn't. So I'm giving you the rough lay of the land here. So G sharp minor, C sharp minor. That's not unlike something we'd hear in Baroque music right there. G sharp minor, G sharp 7 approaching C sharp minor. I'm doing this spread kind of voicing. 9, 6, 9, C sharp, G sharp, E. It's a great size to get used to. We've talked a lot about it in our lines in D minor series, which I hope you will check out if you've not already. If we're going to drop that bass, it's going to go to 7th fret B, so this would be 7, 6, 9. Then that repeats A major 7, A minor 6, G sharp minor, G sharp 7 first inversion, C sharp minor, and then regular old A triad. So 5, 7, 6, 5, up to a regular old 4, 5, B major triad, 7, 9, 8, 7, and then this nice turnaround. Because we're in the actual key of the record, I'm going to use the open string. This is the turnaround that's first happens. So it's E. I'm playing E 6 string open, along with this triad B, E, G sharp. And then over that E bass again, we're going to put A. So in the same way that we had A over B, now we're getting A over E. So this is open 6, and then 11, 9, 10, C sharp, E, A, and then whole step below, a G triad over E, kind of surprising. Back up to A. So the G is 9, 7, 8, B, D, G. And then we're right back into the verse again. I don't think anything else different happens for a while. Nope. Da-da-da. And then that kind of breaks down. And you get those little piano notes, and the song just dissolves into this ethereal thing, which is all C sharp minor. And then they cut this bridge out of the single version, I think, but here we're going to look at it because it's the most motion of chords that's in the song. And it's kind of conventional. So we're going to be all of a sudden, after they do this C sharp minor stuff, it's going to go to A minor 7. This is the "You'll Wait a Long Time for Me" part. A lot of ways to finger it. Maybe I'll do it so A minor 5, 7, 5, 5. You could then play A minor 7 over G. We're going to go down to D over F sharp. So A minor, this A minor 7 over G would be 3, 5, 5. And then, because we're in the regular key, I will use open strings here. 2 F sharp on the 6th string, open 4th string, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and 3rd fret of the 2nd string. D over F sharp. That's one you should know. Ooh. And it stays there, and now the bass goes from G. So it's going from, I'm playing 3, open, open, 3, and then walking the bass down to F sharp, then open E, then D, then again, and again. And once we do that a few times, it gets this surprise. We do the turnaround, then we come to now D over E to E major, because we're going to go back to the verse. So D over E is nothing more than 7, 7, 7, 7 on the inside 4 strings, and then E is 7, 9, 9, 9. I did have a lesson earlier on slash chords. Perhaps I'll put that in the description below as well. So that's roughly the whole thing in very rough outline, but I thought you might like these harmonies. And if you're old enough to remember when that was on the radio, it was an incredible breath of fresh air. Really beautiful. There were some beautiful songs on the air at that time. I'm thinking too of Eric Carmen, All By Myself, based on Rachmaninoff. And so 1975 was a great year for radio, actually. I hope you found this enjoyable. Maybe you liked this song and wanted to know the chords. I've always been a little bit curious about it, so this morning I decided to take a look under the hood, as it were. So I hope this finds you very well and enjoying playing, enjoying your music, and I wish you, as always, a very good day.